Good day, everyone. J7409 now with you, and it's time, of course, for Weather News Today. With J7409, the name you know, and the news you can use. Look at this sunrise. Now, this was taken this morning, Friday, June 22nd, 2018, around 5:30 a.m. by Pamela Kelly. Now, you see a house down here. That's Pamela's neighbor, and this was taken in Mullica Hill, New Jersey. I hope that I pronounced that correctly there, Pamela. These are just beautiful. And check this out. Wow. Pamela, thank you so much for sending these pics of the sun rising to us. I always love to get beautiful pictures in here, and sometimes not too beautiful pictures. Anything pertaining to the weather and the sky. If you have any pictures you'd like to share with us, wherever you are, please do so. I'd love to share them. All of my subscribers would love to see them. Please click Show More down below the video. Scroll down and you will find an email address to send them to. Once again, thank you, Pamela, very much for sending in these pics. We have a lot to talk about this morning, folks. Severe thunderstorms are likely from the lee of the central Rockies southeastward through Oklahoma and into the mid-south. Flash flooding concerns are still extending over sections of Oklahoma, Arkansas, as well as the Ohio Valley and the lower mid-Atlantic. And abundant heat is in store for the desert southwest, while fire weather concerns loom over the Four Corners region. You know, just yesterday I heard that in Pennsylvania, where flooding and rushing water was going on, a young boy got sucked into a drain pipe from a street area. I try to tell you people, this water will carry you as well as your cars. So please, please, if you have any of this going on in your areas, please stay safe. Please. Okay, we got the GFS map over here, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. I'm going to turn it on and try to explain a little more. Here we go. We have a deep upper trough. Now, it will slowly march toward the central U.S., where it will encounter a rather moist and unstable air mass. Initially, thunderstorms should erupt over the higher terrain across the central Rockies, with migration toward the adjacent high plains. Now, particular focus is likely in close proximity to a deep surface low expected to travel from southeastern Colorado toward the Texas-Oklahoma panhandles this evening. Initial threats will consist of large hail, with perhaps a couple of tornadoes maybe before this evolves into a more of a damaging wind producer. Yes, you're hearing me right, people, as the expected line of storms advance eastward. Now, Colorado southeastward to the Oklahoma City metro area. Further convection explodes and are possible for downstream locations spanning a wavy stationary frontal zone, and this will include sections of the lower Mississippi Valley across the Mid-South into the Smoky Mountains. Also, there is a very medium risk of severe thunderstorms from eastern Colorado eastward to the Oklahoma City metro area. So, all the way over to the Smokies, all the way over to Colorado. If you get any of these storms, they could be regular old little rain showers, or they could be very, very severe. Now, in addition to the severe weather potential, there's going to also be a corresponding threat for flash flooding across areas of the central eastern Oklahoma area into Arkansas. Expected two-day rainfall totals may reach 2 to 4 inches through Sunday morning, with isolated pockets of higher amounts. Heavy downpours with slow-moving or repeat convection should easily augment flash flooding concerns, Elsewhere, in advance of a broad upper low currently moving through eastern Missouri, a stalled frontal boundary should focus on episodes of locally intense heavy rainfalls, with many sections of the Ohio Valley and central Appalachians already having received abundant rainfall during the past week. Additional precipitation should lead to runoff issues. This remains particularly the case over southern Ohio and much of West Virginia and into west central Virginia. In addition to the rainfall threats, below average temperatures should prevail given abundant cloud cover, and the temperature should be 5 to 10 degree range different. Okay, now a building upper ridge across the southwestern U.S. is going to promote hot conditions into the weekend as the highs soar to the 110 to 120 degree range across the desert areas. In response, local forecast offices, they've painted a widespread excessive heat warning, which generally expires by this evening. The only exception will be sections of southern Nevada and across the border into east central California. And Death Valley, of course, you could reach 125 degrees early this weekend. Elsewhere, we got a multitude of disturbances sweeping through the upper Intermountain West into the northern high plains. Now, it will continue to support a period of active precipitation. It appears the highest amounts will likely congregate over much of Wyoming and into the Black Hills, with widespread two-day amounts of 1 to 2 inches in the forecast. Additionally, this should be the cooler sector of the western U.S., with expected highs around 5 to 10 degrees below normal. Readings in your area should be around the 70s. Now, if you're into the weather like myself and the rest of my subscribers, and this is your first time here, please subscribe, click the bell, check off everything you can to make sure you get all the latest in all of weather news, forecast, warnings and alerts, and tropical weather as it happens. Here's a map of the U.S. We're looking at the graphical forecast. I'm going to do this really quick as I can. I wanted to show you guys, though, what's coming up, just as what I was talking about a while ago. Here we go at 8 a.m. this morning. We do the light green is very light rain. The darker green is a little heavier rain. Okay, where you see the yellow, that's fog. We'll hop over to 11 a.m. this morning. 2 p.m. this afternoon, the severe weather starts to fire up. Now, this is in parts of Mississippi and lower Arkansas. Also, we have some severe weather starting up in Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. This is around 2 p.m. this afternoon. Now, this is Eastern Daylight Savings Time, so wherever you're at, you need to get your time adjusted, all right? 5 p.m., we can see it's still hanging around and still going on. What about sky cover at this time for the sky watchers? Let's hop over to 8 a.m. this morning. Where it's dark, it's cloudy. Where it's blue, it's fair. 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m. this afternoon. So as the night grows on and the evening gets longer, the weather will stretch out to more severe areas. If you remember, I was talking about Oklahoma. Well, there it is at around 8 p.m. tonight. We have severe, wherever you see the red, that's little severe pockets of weather going on that could produce all of these storms I was just telling you about, and very, very windy conditions from Oklahoma to Kansas, parts of Colorado, and parts of Wyoming, and a little bit of Nebraska. This is around 8 p.m. this evening, 11 p.m., 2 a.m. in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. Still got some severe weather going on in Oklahoma at this time. With your sky conditions, this is 8 p.m. tonight, 11 p.m. tonight, 2 a.m. in the morning, and this is 5 a.m. in the morning. So with all of that said and done, I'm sure a lot of watches and warnings are going to be popping up here and there. I'll make sure and put everything up later this afternoon for everyone. As For where I live, last night we had not really thunder, but we had a lot of lightning, and we had I got probably anywhere from a half to 3/4 of an inch of rain, but we did not have any severe wind. It was just lightning and rain. That was a good thing. Everybody have a wonderful, great, blessed day. Thank you so much for watching, commenting, sharing this information. If you have anyone that may be living in any of these areas that could receive the possibility of receiving severe weather, please let them know about it by sharing this video with them. I would appreciate that a lot. Everyone take care, and much peace, love, and kindness to all.